Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Isco. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a good-looking ball. Garnacho. Well read, nice interception. The normal. That's really well manoeuvred. Kirkesh. And he's picked it up out wide. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's
He's having a hit! That had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Nicely weighted ball. Skamaka. And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And we have our very first corner. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. No goals as yet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Palmer. And now the breakaway. Isco. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stanisic calmly anticipates. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Bellanova. Bellanova. Fabian Ruiz. And that's played. Chance, surely! It's in! And there is your opener.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that's been intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ndiaye. Great vision. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Not a bad try by any means.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Now it's Ndiaye. Pablo Barrios. That's going wide left. Now the delivery. That's a decent clearance. Fofana. João Pedro.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
João Pedro. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Garnacho. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Shot could be on. And it's Caicedo. Nice control. And they win it back again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cucurella gets into a good position. That is headed for the middle. Now it's... He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for a runner, and he was quick to react. Fernandez. And Caicedo. And it's Palmer.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Scamacca in acres of space out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Isco. Now there's a Fabian Ruiz! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Garnacho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. Di Lorenzo has the space to scheme. Oh, this is a great position. He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Cucurella. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's found a way through. Swings it across. Good read, needed to be.
Diamante clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He has found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. Tries to get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Distributed tidily. Opts to play it. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's starting to look very interesting. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
So,
9.
third corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 94. Cambio di giocatori.
Palmer plays it short. And here's Palmer. And he's gone. Shoots! And he scores!
Diamante really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now it's Barrios. That's an excellent interception. Palmer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rovella. Isco. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose. Rovella. Tries one from range. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Gets the shot away! Oh, that's a key interception. Di Lorenzo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Barrios. Looking for the run, and Ndiaye is onto this. Di Lorenzo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 7,
Just a
numero
quarter of an hour to
16.
play.
Lasciano il campo per
Well played.
il
That
numero
has
17,
snuffed out the danger.
il numero 21, il numero 11.
Over to the
Attenzione,
right
una
flank.
sostituzione.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he get on the end of this? Delap receives it in a wide position. Di Lorenzo. It's a promising position. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barnes will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that's nice. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rovella. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And it's Baldanzi. He'll try from distance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Orsolini. Bellanova.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3. Now Orsolini. Can he get it through? Now it's Mudryk. Cucurella has it out wide and in space. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.